Right. Good. So we're moving on to Surah 81. When the sun is wrapped up in darkness, and when the stars fall dispersing, and when the mountains are removed, and when the full term she camels are neglected, and the wild beasts are gathered, and when the seas are filled with flame, and when the souls are paid, and when the girl who was buried alive is asked for what sin was she killed, and when the pages are spread, made public, and the sky is stripped away, and when the hellfire is set ablaze and paradise is brought near, a soul will then know what it has brought with it. So I swear by the retreating stars, those that run their courses and disappear set, and by the night that as it closes in, and by the dawn when it breathes or stirs, that indeed the Quran is a word conveyed by the noble messenger Gabriel, who is possessed of power and with the owner of the throne secure in position, obeyed there in the heavens and trustworthy. And your companion, Prophet Muhammad, is not at all mad, and he has already seen him, Gabriel, in the clear horizon, and he Muhammad is not a withholder of the knowledge of the unseen, and if the Quran is not a word of the devil expelled from the heavens. So where are you going? It is not except a reminder to the worlds for whoever wills among you to take a right course, and you do not will except Allah will, Lord of the worlds. Right? Um, Surah 82. When the sky breaks apart and the stars fall scattered, and when the seas are erupted and the contents of the graves are scattered or exposed, a soul will then know what it has put forth and kept back, O mankind, what has deceived you concerning your Lord the generous, who created you, proportioned you, and balanced you in whatever form he has assembled you. No, but you deny the recompense, and indeed appointed over you are keepers, noble and recording. They know whatever you do, indeed the righteous will be in pleasure, and indeed the wicked will be in hellfire, and they will enter to burn therein on the day of recompense, and never therefrom will they be absent. And what can you make and what can make you know what is a day of recompense? Now what can you know what can make you know what is a day of recompense? It is day when the soul will not possess for another soul power to do a thing, and the command that day is entirely with Allah. As we move on to Surah 83, woe to those who give less than due, who then take a measure from people, take in full, but they give by measure or by weight to them. But if they give by measure or by weight to them, they cause loss. Do they not think that they will be resurrected for a tremendous day, the day when mankind will stand before the Lord of the worlds? No, indeed, the record of the wicked is Sijin, and what can make you know what is Sijin? That is their destination recorded in the register. Inscribed reward are they to the deniers who deny the day of recompense, and none deny it except every sinful transgressor. When our verses are recited to him, he says, Legends of the former peoples know rather the stain has covered their hearts of that which they were earning. No, indeed, from their Lord, the day they will be partitioned, and indeed they will enter and burn in hellfire. Then it will be said to them, This is what they used to deny. No, the record of the righteous is Ilion, well, heaven. And what can you know? And what can make you know what is Ilion? It is their destination recorded in a register, inscribed, which is witnessed by those brought near to Allah. Indeed, the righteous will be in pleasure on adorned couches observing. You will recognize in their faces the radiance of pleasure. They will be given to drink pure wine, which will seal the last of it is musk. For this, let the competitors compete, and its mixture is tasneem, a spring from which those near to Allah drink. Indeed, those who committed crimes used to laugh at those who believed, and when they passed by him, they would exchange derisive glances. And when they returned to their people, they would return jesting. And when they saw them, they would say, Indeed, those are truly lost. But had they not been sent as a guardian over them, so today those who believed are laughing at the disbelievers on adorned couches, observing, have the disbelievers not been rewarded this day for what they used to do? Right, so we're moving on to Surah 84. When the sky has split open and has listened or responded to its Lord and was obligated to do so, and when the earth has been extended and has cast out that within and relinquished it and has listened or responded to his Lord and was obligated to do so, O mankind, indeed you are laboring towards your Lord with great exertion and will meet it. Then, as for he who is given the record in his right hand, he will be judged with an easy account and return to his people in happiness. But as for he who is given his record behind his back, he will cry out for destruction and enter to burn in the blaze. Indeed, he has once been among his people in happiness. Indeed, he had thought he would never return to Allah, but yes, his Lord was ever of him seeing. So I swear by the twilight glow and by the night and what it envelopes and by the moon by when it becomes full that you will surely embark upon experience state after state. So what is the matter with them that they do not believe? And when the Quran is recited to them, they do not prostrate to Allah, but those who have disbelieved deny, and Allah is most known of what they keep within themselves. So give tidings of a painful punishment, except those who believe and do righteous deeds. For them is a reward uninterrupted, right? So we move on to Surah 85 in the next video and onwards. Right? Please stop listening to these voices that come in infiltrated, telling you that this God or this he God or whatever it is, he it XYZ about you. Right? There's a clear cut definition of things that is right and things that is wrong in the world. Right? And stop listening to people you know what's right and what wrong. Stop listening to any infiltrations because these people completely invert in reality. And I want to tell you that hey, pornography is right, all the entertainment is right, all these dirty ass things that are trying to recruit people into, right? And trying to tell people that vegetarianism is not according to his Lord's will and all kind of thing, right? It is, right? It is. It actually is, right? So vegetarian. Once you are vegetarian or vegan, right? You could never be, and well, that's one aspect of principle. But with regard to a diet, once you are vegetarian or vegan, you can never be amongst those who are wrong with regard to consumptive food patterns, right? You can never be wrong if you are vegetarian or vegan with regard to consumptive food patterns, right? There's nothing like telling you that this one hate and that one hate and this one hate. Who the fuck hate, let the fucking hate. Right? It's not anybody business, not a big problem. Right? Once you are vegan or vegetarian, you can never be amongst those who are consuming wrong foods. Right? From a moral or spiritual perspective. So fleck off to everybody. Right? Moving along.